edge of a blade. Every move I make is a power play. Finding my voice again, confidence, alignment, and showing up unafraid. Hi, everyone, and welcome to my very first episode of Becoming Her. I'm Kalina Chippy, and today I want to talk about something deeply personal, something powerful, and something I know women can relate to. The moment you decide to step into your voice again. This episode is about finding the confidence, aligning with your truth, and showing up even when fear whispers in your ear. So let's begin. My voice is returning. There are moments in life when something shifts so quietly that you don't even notice it at first. Then suddenly, you hear yourself speaking. You realize you've grown. Recently, I went live and something happened. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't shaky. I wasn't hiding behind my thoughts. I spoke. I read my blogs out loud. And I heard confidence in my voice. It felt like a part of me that had been silent for years finally came back. The journey back to myself. You know, sometimes we drift away from ourselves without even realizing it. We get busy, we get tired, we get distracted, we get wrapped up in life, and before you know it, your voice is a whisper. But lately, God has been guiding me gently back to myself. There's been this quiet nudge in my spirit saying, it's time. Show up, speak, rise. And today, I choose to listen. What fear really does. Fear is powerful, but only when you don't understand it. Fear pretends it's there to protect you, but really, it's there to keep you comfortable. Fear says, don't try. You're not ready. What will people think? What if you fail? But the truth is, fear disappears the moment you move. Confidence doesn't just show up at first. You do. Speaking from a place of alignment. One thing I've learned is that alignment changes everything. When your spirit is aligned, your actions follow. When your spirit is aligned, your confidence rises. When your spirit is aligned, your purpose gets louder. Alignment is peace. Alignment is clarity. Alignment is honesty to yourself. And right now, my spirit is in a season of clarity. The courage to show up unafraid. There's a beautiful kind of courage that comes from simply deciding that your voice matters. Showing up unafraid doesn't mean you feel no fear. It means the fear no longer gets to make your decisions. Today, I'm showing up unafraid. Not because I'm the most confident version of myself, but because I'm tired of letting fear be the loudest voice in the room. The awakening of my confidence. Confidence didn't or doesn't just arrive suddenly. It grows quietly. It grows when you speak up, even when your voice shakes. It grows when you try again and again and again. It grows when you refuse to apologize for your presence. I feel like I'm meeting myself again. The strong version, the confident version, the version that trusts her own intuition. and I'm welcoming her back with open arms. Taking up space without apology. For a long time, I played small. I stepped back. I minimized myself to keep the peace. But taking up space is not selfish, it's sacred. You deserve to breathe. You deserve to speak. You deserve to shine. You deserve to take up space without guilt. If you're listening to this, I want you to say this softly to yourself. I am allowed to take up space. This is my rise. This year, something feels different. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not pretending. I'm not trying to fit in or to shrink. I'm rising quietly, boldly, spiritually, and intentionally. I can feel myself stepping into the woman I was meant to be, the woman God was shaping all along. And this podcast is the part that rise. A message to woman listening. If you're hearing my voice right now, I want to speak directly to your spirit. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to start again. You are allowed to let go of who you used to be. You are allowed to build new versions of yourself. You are allowed to step into confidence. You are allowed to speak loudly and boldly. You are allowed to shine. And you don't have to wait for permission. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your presence matters. Your becoming matters. And in closing, thank you for being here with me today. This is the first step in the journey I know will transform me and hopefully transform you too. Here on Becoming Her, we're going to talk about healing, identity, purpose, feminine strength, spiritual alignment, and everything that comes with rising into the woman you were designed to be. If this episode touched you, make sure to subscribe to join me for the next one. Until then, stand tall, speak boldly, rise gracefully, and remember, you are already her. You're just becoming her more every day. Thank you again for being here. Rise up, empress born with the crown, straight from the soil, can't hold you down. Make them know, I grow in a place where the youths have it tough, where the journey long and the road them rough. Enough of them quit when the pressure get rough, but my whole faith can't give it up.